Hello everyone, this is Mr. Chen, and here I have a Parker 75. As you can see, the words are engraved on the cap, and it is made in the USA. Okay, some of you might know that I have this Parker 45, which is my first Parker pen, and I like it very much because the design is pretty cool. The shape, tapered shaped, and the stainless steel. It is pretty cool, but I think this Parker 75 is better in the look. It tapers not that much as this 45. For me, I think this outline is more modern, and I really like it. And you can see that this Parker arrow is pretty well made on it. The clip is very springy, and this one is a later version, so you can see the finial has maybe someone called it saucer. I'm not sure. I'm not a big Parker collector. Yes, but I have heard that earlier versions comes with flat finial. And okay, so let's talk about the history of this pen. For me, I think it is very important. Parker 75 was invented in 1963, which is Parker Pen Company's 75th anniversary, and they are released in 1964. It was a very high class pen, not like this Parker 45, which is for students. And the first editions come with 14 karat gold nib and sterling silver barrel, and apparently this one does not. This one is cheaper version, which comes with a stainless steel barrel, and this actinium nib. You can see that it says Parker Actinium USA. Okay, so let's talk about this nib later. Parker 75 was cool because it has this triangular grip on the section. This design was copied by Lamy Safari All-Star series, and another thing which is cool is this adjustable nib. You can see that the nib is, I can rotate it. Okay, and that is cool because you can adjust every angle you like, even reverse writing if you like, with this pen. And which is cool because it has this triangular grip, and yes, you can rotate. The triangular grip and this rotatable nib was design that Parker made on the earlier fountain pen, which is called VP, very personal. And VP, for me, I think it is very cool pen, but I think they have made very few of VPs, so it is very rare, and rare means expensive. Yeah, and another cool thing is that you can see that the nib is it is like these later pens, that it is fixed on the nib like this platinum preppy. The design is pretty close, and not only platinum preppy used this kind of design, but also Lamy Safari. So this is a very cool design for me. I think it is pretty cool, and it used the very for that time it is a new invention on Parker series. This cartridge converter system. You can see that I'm using Lamy converter. Lamy cartridge. Yes, the diameter of Lamy cartridge is the same with Parker pens, so you can use it on 45 and 75 and other modern Parker pens. Parker first used their cartridge converter system on this 45, and they used it again on this 75. But unfortunately, I have these two pens, but I don't have the original converter. Yes, but I have Parker cartridge, not only Lamy cartridges, and so these are cool things that Parker 75 has in its history and design. But the most cool thing is that it was the first pen that comes out with limited edition. The ship sunk in the Caribbean Sea, I believe, and that time American just took the ship and take those silver, and Parker bought some of the silver and melted and make the barrel of this Parker 75. It was the first limited edition in fundamental history, so that is pretty cool. And as you can see that this nib is an actinium nib. That means they melt 8 kinds of metal and make this pen. And this is the later version, so the feed says XF. The later versions use this kind of marks on it, but the earlier version says maybe 61, 62, 63. And so this pen, I'm not sure what year was it made, maybe made in 1970s, 75, or I'm not sure. But this pen is definitely older than me, and it is pretty lovely. The line, you can see the design is pretty cool, and the cap feels pretty good. I do like this pen more than the Parker 45. One thing that most important is that Parker 45 you can just see a little bit nib. For me, I like fountain pens that you can see your nib, and so I don't like the Parker 51, 21, that kind of design. But maybe one day I still buy some of them. Okay, so let's do some writing sample. This pen is Parker 75. The nib is actinium extra fine. Actinium is I think you know that OCT act, this kind of word means 8 in Latin. So actinium means there are 8 kinds of metal melt together. And this one has XF on the feed. This is the later version that it uses XF, F, M, and B like this. An earlier version says some kind like 61, 62, 63 or something, I'm not sure. And the ink is Lamy Violet. Okay, so if you want to get some line variation, you can press this pen, but not much, as you can see, not much. I wouldn't say that the nib is flexible. It is not. For me, I think it is a little bit hard, and it is smooth. I really like it. If I write something reverse writing. Reverse writing is very comfortable. Not pretty wet, but it is acceptable. It is very comfortable. You won't feel stretchy, you won't feel dry. So yeah, it is amazing that you can get thinner lines reverse writing, and it writes pretty well. Okay, so normal writing, yeah, that is wetter, but reverse writing is acceptable. So how do I like this pen? Yes, I like it pretty much because the design is pretty cool. Look at that. This is a very modern outlook, and made with stainless sparrow and a cap. This silver arrow. Everything is pretty cool. Only one thing I don't like is that this pen is a little bit small. Yeah, it is small, but not too small. If Parker made this pen a little bit larger, I would love it more and more. Okay, so this is my pen review. I hope you like it. If you like my videos, please subscribe, and if you have anything to say, please comment below, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.